You got to know we're guappy. Pockets extra sloppy. Damn. I fucked up, guys. You guys are making me fucking nervous, man. You got to know we're guappy. Pockets extra sloppy. Don't I love my vegetables? Extra cheese and broccoli. Don't lay like the kick like karate. Don't I be with that money serving it? My peoples. We are back again with some Quinlan content. The Almighty. No, I'm just playing. I ain't about to do all that goddamn. You hear me? What them folk call it? They call that glazing. I ain't about to do all that goddamn. I do it in my own way. But how's everybody's day going? Come on, man. Let me know how y'all day is going, bro. It's all good. You can let me know. I'm a chill guy, you know? Yeah, all right, enough of that. But Quinlan's digital footprint is what we're discussing today. And I'm interested to see just how far back it goes. I don't know how far back it goes. I might have saw bits and pieces of different content just on the fly and didn't even know it was her. So we about to jump into it and see what the deal is, the history of the matter. You dig it? So without further ado, we got Quinlan breaking down her digital footprint. Let's get into it.
His biggest fears. Some that have a small chance of happening
Bro,
to you on the daily.
Why does it always happen? I gotta go back like a few seconds. All right.
Being buried alive, spiders, claustrophobia, drowning. These are the average person's
They hear you
biggest
talk
fears.
mad.
Some that have a small chance of happening to you on a daily basis, and some that you'll never encounter, but you still feel the anxiety of it possibly being able to happen. Did I just
Exactly.
describe what a fear is? Now,
Maybe.
think about your biggest fear. And imagine if that fear was seen and known by millions of people, was still accessible to those millions, and it grew. This fear grew bigger and more visible as your career progresses. This is how I feel about my digital footprint.
What is y'all biggest fear? It's okay to let me know what your biggest fear is. Let me know, man. Down at the bottom in the comments, because I don't know what my biggest fear is, bruh. I really don't know. I've dealt with anxiety pretty much all my life. So I've had like irrational fears pop up in my head like all the time. But I know how to fight it now, right? Or at least maintain it, so to speak. And I've dealt with enough scary thoughts to just not even really have a number one fear. Like, I don't even have one, bro. Like, all of this shit's scary. You know what I'm saying? I don't even got a number one fear, bro. It's just all scary at this point. I don't know. But y'all can let me know what y'all's is. Let me change the setting on my phone really quick so I can jump back in here and we are ready to go.
Literally bone chilling, armpit sweat inducing. I have lived 1,000 lives, from being one of the most followed Vine stars as a prepubescent child, to having my eating disorder, drug experimentations, psychological issues documented on Twitter as a teen,
to
becoming a multi-hyphenate, slay bitch 3000, model, an actress, a clothing brand owner, a YouTube
Talk your shit.
superstar Don Julio, extravaganza supreme, I am at the mental age of 9,000. It took me a literal decade to transcend to where I am today. And I had some interesting, we'll call it interesting, moments while getting here. And guess what makes it worse? You probably remember those moments.
Morning, welcome to McDonald's. May I help you?
Girl. You might know about every single one of them or just a few, but have no worries. I'm here to go through all of them. And if you've been here since the beginning, if you've been here since Vine, our connection is deeper than parasocial. Our connection is something that psychologists haven't even made a word up for yet, because y'all have seen as much of me as my literal family members. Sister, brother! After receiving comment 3...
Nah, don't call me your goddamn brother. Cause you know what? Never mind.
Million about giving.
I ain't even about to say what I was about to say.
My lore and how does this bitch know everyone? And oh my gosh, do y'all remember when Quinlan explained this? I've decided to dive in and give y'all the real tea. This is Quinn Blackwell's digital footprints.
That's her real voice, y'all.
The Vine era.
Holy moly. Holy moly.
Vine dropped. I was already making YouTube videos in my free time, and I have this YouTube account that I don't know the password and I can't delete. And it's from when I was literally 9 to 11. So like I've always been doing this. Being an internet creator literally is what I was born to do. I was doing the influencing shit and being a clown on the internet before it was a job that you could profit from. But I was doing this shit 13 years ago. Like,
so today, this lady
and my sister was annoying as fuck and didn't understand that I was trying to build an empire and would always talk throughout my filming time. Also because the family computer was in the living room, so I didn't really have a door that I could close. And I think this is genius because I was just switching the camera with the mouse. I didn't know how to edit at the time, but in my brain I already knew editing was such an important part to a comedic video.
What is your problem? Well, I just like to eat Cheerios. Well, that's okay, but you can't act like that. Well, I want to. Well, you can't. Well, I want to. Well, you can't. Well, I want to. I will defy gravity.
I will defy gravity.
This is genius. This is childhood genius, in my opinion.
Yeah,
this
definitely.
is where it all started, though. This was the beginning of it all. Then I was doing all these videos on my computer.
Not much has changed characteristically. Can't you tell? Can't you tell, ladies and gentlemen? I was trying to sound like a certain someone, but I don't think that worked. Yeah, I don't want to sound like him. Yeah. Oops. I could tell not much has changed. Like, I think certain people develop a sense of self very early, even though she's clearly gone through a various amount of things that has shaped who she is today. But that foundation of what makes a person who they are seems like it was always intact. Yeah.
All the time, and Vine came out, and I was like, oh, I already do this. Started posting on Vine all the time. Then my shit started to go viral. And I remember going to Playlist Live one year and going into the Vine room, and all of my Vines were everywhere. And all the biggest Viners were like, oh my gosh, Quinn. I was like, man? I literally felt like Hannah Montana. And that's kind of the genesis of my internet career. So let's watch some of my Vines. Going to make me itch.
Okay, hold up, wait a minute. All good just a week ago. Crew at my house. And we
like, this is unmedicated ADHD. Yes, this was my Vine. Yes! That's my opinion Vine, I feel like was some genius shit because the girls weren't doing the effects with the jokes at the time. This is 10 years ago. I said, this this is funny. Let's put a square on top of it. Raise down the volume of the voice, add some distortion. That shit went triple platinum in the hood.
You hear me?
All of these went triple platinum. All of these went to triple
You
platinum.
hear me?
All of these went triple platinum.
Tell Matt. Oh, shit.
Yes. I thank her for everything that I have. I also thank my parents for never telling me to shut the fuck up. I feel like that kills a lot of creativity in young minds. My parents always let me scream and be loud and do whatever I wanted. So thank you, Mom and Dad.
3, 4.
This was the first viral video.
Oh my god, are you okay?
It's the grunt of despair after I fall because I thought I died.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my god, are you okay?
Me and her, we're laughing together, guys. Come on, man. This is what we do together. Me and her. You know, look, we leaned at the same time, man. It's like, it's something in the air that I can't necessarily describe. But like, it's when the opposites attract. Are we that much opposite? We're kind of like the same complexion. You know? She's a little goofy. I'm a little goofy. Well, she's a lot of goofy. I'm a little goofy. Might be more than that. Might be more than just a little goofy, if you know what I mean, you know. You know what I'm talking about? My fault. I'm acting real weird right now. But like, have you ever failed like that, right? I remember one day I was running on the park, and it was just me out there. I was running on the park like, phew, phew, phew. Hold on, let me like increase my screen because y'all gotta feel this real quick. I was running on the park like fast as fuck, and it was raining. I'm speeding like, imagine me running like I'm 6'2" right now, but I was probably like 5'4" at the time, big as fuck still. Like I jump over a bench, right? But I didn't make it over the bench. I land on the seat of the bench, slip, feet went way in the air, and I land on the other side of the bench, right on my back. And I was like, that shit didn't hurt. I like in my mind, I'm like, bro, my back is fine. Like I didn't break nothing. I was like, jumped up, land on the bench seat, slip off because of the rainwater. This was like a metal bench, and I went over the back of the bench. Like I flew over the back. It's kind of hard to describe. I'm hoping y'all following me, but I went flying, bro. Like sideways in the air like this, sideways in the air, and landed behind the bench somehow. It's like I jumped, touched the seat of the bench, slid sideways. It's like my body just slid sideways and I landed. And I just had to thank the Lord Jesus Christ. Come on, man. Give me a round of applause for surviving. That's the type of shit black people go through, man. We fall down, but we get up. For a sin is just a sinner. See, y'all don't know nothing about no Christian music. Y'all don't know nothing about the Lord Jesus.
That was the moment. The Vine era happened. It came. It went. Vine died. I pivoted. I think that's the golden.
Before she continues beautifully speaking with her aura, right? I just want to say I never got into Vine. I don't know. Maybe I was the lame kid that just never really. I should have exercised that app, but I just didn't. I was always on Facebook scrolling, trying to be nosy and seeing what people were talking about. Never got into Vine, unfortunately, but I always got to see like the highlights of it when it was popping. Just to say that. I don't know why, but yeah, never got into it.
Golden rule of my career since always is I just am like, I don't find my meaning in like a specific app and the following that I have in that app. I like think that I'm genuinely funny. So I like just find a new stage to do my fucking clown tricks on. And my next stage was Twitter.
Ooh wee.
Twitter, I was a meme. Like, I cried on the internet and people related to it, and I overshared about my life and people related to it, and I gagged a few times and people related to it, and I built a really big community on Twitter. But the thing with Vine, them comments was, ah, we love, not a joke. Twitter is like, so, little bitch, you think you really cut like us? The difference between Vine and Twitter is a bitch on Twitter is gonna tell you what she don't like about you. And I need to give y'all like an age timeline. Vine, I was like 12 to 14. Twitter, 15 to 18. I regret not just going to YouTube because Twitter puts so much like fear in me from people's opinions. Literally, Twitter is the Wild West. It's been the Wild West since always, and I went there with like Vine-ass glee in my heart to like the dark, the gulags. But I did make them bitches laugh even though they fucking hated when I did. And I swear to God, they was waiting for me to fail, like Twitter do. That's Twitter. Twitter is a place where you cheer.
All right, I might need this. I might need to get Quinn, bro. I be trying to chill, bro, but I might need to goddamn keep posting all this goddamn material, eating cereal, and make a miracle, and be real lyrical. Come on now, clap for me, man. Clap for me, man. Every time I see them dimples, I just want to. Sorry, I almost forgot what I was doing.
For someone's pain. Before Vine was completely eradicated, I was making a few YouTube videos and posting them on Twitter. I have such a love and respect and admiration for the art form of video editing. And I've done it my entire life. And by the grace of God, I found Olive. Olive found me.
I know, right?
Looking for me.
Is that Olive?
Style is literally some shit I've been doing my entire.
Is that fucking Olive, bro? The ghetto white bitch? Is that Olive? Let me find out. Let me fucking find out.
Life, we get each other on some other shit, but I used to edit all of my videos and I would put every single imaginable effect on the fucking video, and I thought, and y'all did too, because this shit also was a banger. All of my digital footprint is bangers though, I will say that. That's nice, that's nice. I made a video of me eating hot pickle. I literally have a pack of hot pickles in my pantry right now. That's my shit. This was before virality was so easy. This was before 1 million likes anyone could get. This shit went up. Like, I should have been on the Ellen show for my pickle video. 5.8 million views.
I recently watched the pickle video and it gave me a chubby. It gave me a chubby liking towards this person that I was listening to named Quinlan. What did y'all think I was talking about? You gotta relax, man. This is a family-oriented reaction channel, bro. I mean, I talk about pussy, bitches, and hoes, and cocaine, and drugs, and all that stuff, but this is a very family-oriented situation we got going on. I'm not saying that she turned me on. I wouldn't mean that. I'm saying the amount of liking, the amount of attraction towards her content was a chubby size. You know, it was all right. I do that at least one time with reaction where I just don't make any sense at all.
6 years ago with a dying channel. This shit was lit.
Bow down to the queen, bitches.
Finna go get me a hot pickle. Yes!
Mm-hmm.
Yes! 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 Are y'all happy for me? I got a piggy. I'm so excited. Also, that purple wig was an entire era in itself. The purple hair era
Oh yeah, that was an era. I remember it very clearly.
That's how I feel about the purple hair era. Like, oh my God, this was when I was tweaking hard and I was having a great time. I remember I first met Lil Yachty during the purple hair era. There's a picture of me with my hair straight, purple straightened, and me and him became friends at that time. Like, I've known this since my entire life. And this Hot Pickle video hit the scene, and that was a good moment. I have no bad memories to this video. I really felt like people understood my humor. It was really nice. I was transitioning from Vine to Twitter. Gagging, slaying on Twitter. My family acquired a skincare company, right? And I say acquired like I got a big business family. I don't. My mother's an RN. But my family got their hands on a skincare company, but we didn't know nothing about skincare, but we knew something about running a business. I didn't though. My parents were like, why don't you promote our product on your internet since you're big on They didn't even understand the level of power I had on Twitter. Neither did I. And I was also inebriated because I was 16 experimenting with shit because I wanted to fucking kill myself all the time. So I'm like, let me promote this product. It was jokes, pure jokes, and just was waiting for me to do some stupid shit because they was annoyed by always seeing me on their timeline. And I did an entire BuzzFeed video explaining this. I was with my friends like, yeah, let's
Oh yeah, I saw that one. I saw this.
Like trying to deal with like this internet at the same time and respond to the wrong tweet. And they're like, what will this do to my skin? And I'm like, ingredients from around the world will like, it literally made no sense. I was tweaked out of my mind tweeting that, but I couldn't come out and say that because I was a child. So
she looked like a child right there. Like, she looked so different on that video that we just saw compared to now. Man, it's like, yeah, we literally got to see her grow the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? We got some similarities though, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I used to post a lot of shit online too. And I think if I ever get famous for this shit, people are gonna find all my dirt. They're gonna find it all, bruh. That's kind of scary, but at the same time, I don't give a fuck. Cause I did it I've always taken risk and I've always done stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna tell y'all what I did. Y'all can find it. You know what I'm saying? One day you'll find it. Somebody got the shit out there. You know what I'm saying? All of the wild shit that I used to get into online to make money. You know what I'm talking about? I was just a hustler, baby. So I just want you to know where I've been. So I'm about to go. I just want to love you. Be who I am. Lord is good. All right. Come give it to me. So give it to me. Give me that fuck, that sweet, that good stuff. Me. Ah, shit. That boy got the jams today.
Oh, you can go watch that video. We had a skincare company, the products worked, but I didn't know how to market, and I didn't realize that if you embellish, not even completely lie, add a little few lies around the truth, it completely negates the truth after that. That was the wisdom I learned from the entire skincare scandal. That was kind of the downfall on my Twitter. That was the downfall of that year. I became the meme of the city. Like, this bitch is a scammer. This bitch is taking people's money. I never sold the product. I've talked to like actual professionals now in the marketing industry, and I probably had $40 million of marketing value from this entire thing, and I did not make a single cent. Because I remember talking to my dad and being like, well, they think I'm scamming because I facetune my after pictures. I was just trying to make them like the proactive ones because they look perfect in them. And my daddy was like, well, you embellished on the truth. So it's like, do you want to stand on that? Or do you just want to, learn from this lesson and continue on? Because I'm not from like a money hungry family. I don't want to be known as a scammer, so I'm not going to sell anything. So I never sold the product. That's why I'm like, I can do this digital footprint video because I've never had any malice in any of my actions on the internet, which...
I know she was about to say some real important shit. I'm from a city where scammers thrive. Detroit, Michigan, baby. Y'all know about some scamming shit? Have you ever been scammed? Listen, if you from the hood, I don't think you can say you're from the hood if you've never been scammed. Like, I've been scammed. How many times? Probably twice. I won't get scammed again, but I've been scammed. I'm not proud. I'm not proud to say that at all, bro. Like, man. It wasn't a lot of money, so I'm okay with talking about it. Now, if it was like thousands or something, man, I would be fucking ready to flip this fucking table over right now. This whole desk. Y'all will be on the floor. So
is good for me in my heart to know. Ingredients from around the world. The product matches your raw and blemished marked skin and begins to change their imperfections. This is in 2020. This is 4 years after it happened. He was still joking. I wrote this under the influence. It became one of the biggest memes of that year. Then I went into a deep depression. It's not funny,
shit,
but it's how I cope with a laugh. Also, I was going through puberty. 17 was the dark. I do not remember 17. Like you do share on your close friend story, pictures of you crying and text of you being confused and this figuring out of identity, I did on Twitter. All of it. And there was one day where I was going to kill myself and drive into oncoming traffic. This was a couple of months after the skincare scandal. I didn't, and I was like, well, let me just go make a video. Olive, put the clip. No, I'm still sad. It didn't work. That video went triple platinum, gold, diamond standard. Y'all, the internet pauses the video and creates it into a meme.
Memed again.
And they take my misery and Miss Juicy Baby's confusion, and that is.
Now that meme I know. And yeah, that's what she talked about on that video recently. Well, not recently, but I recently watched it. And she was talking about how that meme changed her life. And yeah, I remember seeing that meme a lot. It's just crazy, man. You know, everything has a beginning and an end. You might see something and not necessarily think about how it all came together. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm glad she did this video. I'm glad she's talking about this because it's very intriguing, very interesting. And you get to see the genesis, you know, to some stuff that you wouldn't have never thought about the genesis of. Like, who gave a fuck? Who would have gave a fuck? Like, I'm the type of person that's like, oh, I've seen this meme before. Whatever. And keep scrolling. Knowing that was her changes everything about it. It's like a whole new dynamic now. You get to visualize it, or if you see it, you like, it just adds a whole new meaning for that meme now, or that image now. You know, in my head, I'm like, wow, I'll probably sit there and look at the damn thing for like 5 minutes like, she really was going through her depression. She was in the thick of her depression during this moment. And we turned that shit into a joke. Wow. It made her famous though. It made her pretty powerful, you know, and rich. So that's cool, but wow. Things have a beginning and an end. You know, all things have a beginning and an end. And sometimes you don't think that deep. Maybe it's the acid. All right, I haven't done acid in a very long time, okay? But like I said, my mind has never went back to thinking normal ever. So I don't think that it will.
One of the biggest memes of me.
Anyway.
I Skyped with Miss Juicy for, I think, the BuzzFeed article. Loved her.
I am not gay.
Loved her, loved her, loved her. Thank you, Miss Juicy. We are forever ingrained together in the culture.
I am not gay.
Throughout this entire timeline, I'm killing shit. Good tweet, good tweet, good tweet, good tweet, good tweet every single week. And I'm just like making videos, tweeting, coming out to LA for the first time. I remember I hung out with Dope Island and Meech on Mars. I lived with random people at this time that people shouldn't have even knew that I had a connection to. And I don't know why I did. They just knew me from the internet because I always existed on the internet, so I'm living with random people. I am hanging out with all these different social media people and all these different celebrities, and I always get the question like, Quinlan, why do you know these people? Bitch, because before these people was famous, they was seeing me on their phone. They knew me. And I still to the
Girl, them lips though, them motherfucking lips, man. I just need a peck. I need a peck. I'm not sexualizing this woman. That's not what this is. This is just observation, if you will, and my inner thoughts leaking onto the camera. This has nothing to do with anything. This is just admiration for the facial structure, lip plumpness of a person, of a woman who's an icon. Yeah, she likes that praise stuff, right? She's a fucking icon. She's a fucking goddess, icon, warrior woman. I don't think nothing that I could say will out-describe how she's defined herself already. Like, she called herself a whole lot of cool shit. I was like, man, I wouldn't even know what to say.
this day, like, I know Billy from Vine, and we became friends, and all of my longtime friends are internet connections. I don't have any long-standing friendships that I got from reality. I know Larry from Vine. Katie knew me on Vine. Katie! Oh, you look so good.
Damn, hey Katie.
Wait, tell them your experience of me on the internet before you knew me.
My experience on Quinn was through Vine, and it was her pickle video.
Yes, that's how you know.
Yeah, I was never a pickle girl, but you made me.
They made it look
try
good.
Pickles, because you're like.
Thank you, Katie. I love you. If I didn't have Katie, I would have probably jumped off my balcony by now. But God gives you an angel when you need one. So this happened. TikTok comes out. I privated all of my TikToks from the pandemic because that shit wasn't real. Hey guys, what's up?
Wait, play that shit.
And this was just,
Show us everything. Fuck. Okay.
I remember the switch from Twitter to TikTok was the pandemic. My team at the time being like, you need to go on TikTok. And I'm like, TikTok, it's fake Vine. But then I got on TikTok while the pandemic was happening. And I was like, this is the easiest shit I ever done my whole life. So then I killed shit on TikTok. Was living in LA at the time. Met all the girls, met Charlie, met Dixie, met Addison, Larry, but I knew Larry from Vine, but all these new girls I met, oh my gosh! Like, I remember meeting Dixie and her being like, bitch, I loved your Vines. I have DMs from Addison before me and Addison knew each other. And now Addison is Madonna. Addison was like, I fuck with you so heavy. I love Addison down to this day. Nobody can talk shit on Addison Rae ever. That is a real bitch, actually. So that's the transition from Vine to Twitter to TikTok. I'm about 21 in this video. And this was a video that went viral on TikTok, Twitter, and the mainstream media. It's over! Because I got into interior designing. Right. I had just got my first house. The house that stayed barren because I couldn't afford the furniture for it. In that time, I got really obsessed with like nice furniture, and I had a credit card, and I charged my credit card $100,000 for a couch. Did I have anywhere near $100,000? No. I got a call from my accountant at the time, and he was like, cancel the couch or you're going to drown in debt. And I was like, I deserve a couch. I have given the internet 10 years of my life. It was like some unresolved trauma by not making any bread for anything else I've done before, because I was just posting on Twitter. I wasn't doing brand deals, like I wasn't making money. So I'm like, I've given my life to no profit. I'm gonna make an OnlyFans.
$100,000 couch, bitch. What kind of couch was it? Cause I might could swing it. I might could give you a pass if it's like a really dope couch. Show me this goddamn couch. Yeah. Show me the couch. I'm gonna go back small now.
Made this video. I don't even know if I can watch this video because like the crying I don't make crying videos anymore. I don't make sad crying videos anymore. Like if I'm crying, I'll make a joke with the tear, but I'm not fucking trying to like misery bond with the internet. So let's watch this as deep as I can get into it. I was so pissed. I just wanted the damn couch. An offer on the couch. And I was joking by putting my card information. And it just charged my fucking account. And I almost crashed my car when I saw it because I don't. If you have $1 million, can you please donate? And Drake was following me at this time and he seen the video. And I'm like, you're rich, give me money. But he never did. So then I made the OnlyFans, but in the OnlyFans, I didn't actually show my body. It was like my toes crumpled up, walking on glass. And I was like, ah! But it did get me out of debt. So thank y'all for those 3 days of that. And then we see Business Insider reports about this. Don't y'all?
So she did make the OnlyFans? Hold on, wait. Let's do something. Let's do a little experiment. So make the haters mad as hell. Yes, I will. And yes, I will. Make you bitches mad at me. But, in all seriousness, she did the OnlyFans, huh? With feet and glass? Okay.
Y'all have tax fraud to go find and report on? What about the NASDAQ, the Dow Jones? Why the fuck are y'all looking at my Twitter page? And this is like a thing, like this is like a recurring thing in my life where it's like, there seems to be bigger fish to fry, but people are just entertained by my fish fry. This was kind of my last crash out on the internet, and then I just started making jokes and sticking to jokes. The fact that paparazzi were interested in influencers was the funniest thing to us. Because it's like, what happened to Brad Pitt?
Right.
What happened to y'all caring about
Where them
Miley
niggas at?
Cyrus and Gwen Stefani? Why the fuck is you following bitches that post videos?
Yo, what up? What's up, Ray? How's it going, bro? Is that you underneath there? What is up, man? What are you guys up to today?
We're gonna go rob James Charles.
Oh my God! Even though he just got a new baby son,
We're gonna take him too.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Hey, listen, man. What's going on with Bryce Hall, man? A lot of people are hating on him lately. What do you think about that?
Gwen? Who?
They're trying to.
That nigga. Literally, I don't remember this, but I stand on everything that I said. And that's a show of character. Also, that chainmail was the most expensive thing I ever bought at the time, and Larry stole it. So, bitch, I want my chainmail back. Now! 3, the purple wig. What I tell y'all about that damn purple wig? That was the most chaotic period of my life. Look at me. Does this look like somebody who's well? Do y'all see the disdain in my eyes? It was real.
I'm so glad she survived through that. She could have fucking died, bro. She said she wanted to kill herself, all type of shit. You know? I'm glad she made it through that, man. We got to see a blossoming flower. You know what I mean? So that's pretty cool, bro. Give her a fucking round of applause. Clap! Right now. Clap! I want y'all to clap. People need their flowers while they're here. Seriously, dude.
It was real. So, joke, TikTok, slay, fun, time. I lost my mind. All of these things started to accumulate on my psyche, and it just got to the point to where I felt like I didn't
that music,
know
I had to
what
do it.
being a person in society felt like, because I've given up so much of my life and my existence to the internet. I went through like spiritual psychosis because I wanted to feel. I was like, I need God. I went through so many different trials to try to get close to God that I'm not gonna share with the internet because I can keep things for myself. And I wish I would have kept this one for myself too, because it was actually a good experience, but they recorded me and posted it, and I didn't think anyone would care about it, but I forgot people like me on the internet, so when people saw me on this darkness retreat page, they were like, is that Quinn? I went into a darkness retreat wanting to self-actualize, you know, find out some things about me spiritually, which is fine for anyone to try and do. But when your whole bit is being funny, when you do serious things, they come off as funny. It's the most hellish paradox ever. The way I found the darkness retreat was from Instagram Reels.
It's crazy.
I see these people taking off their glasses and seeing the world from the first time after being in pure pitch black for like a week, and how thankful they are to see, and how thankful they are to be alive and to witness life and to experience and move through life. So it's like a really emotional thing. But when you're the funny bitch, emotional stuff looks funny. So then that video went up. I noticed your spirit first, but I can't explain it right now. And now I just talk about it as a joke, but that video went viral too. And people were like, yeah, of course, this would be the one that joined a cult. Well, first of all, it wasn't a cult, it was a retreat.
Tell them, baby.
But they did have a cult living on the compound.
Whoa. You didn't join that cult. You didn't do that.
I was in Charlie XCX music video. I've also been in JT's music videos. I was in a Lucky Day music video.
Nice.
I want to bring back the video vixen.
Wait a minute. Lucky Day took one of my ex bitches. I ain't listening to no Lucky Day. Fuck Lucky Day. Trying to make the I don't know the words to that song. It's just me. I actually really appreciate Lucky Day. His music is great. So that was a joke. But my I always talk about my ex chicks because, excuse me, unfortunately I have a couple of them, and I still think about them sometimes. It's not that deep. But no, like, she really liked this nigga's music a lot. And I just wasn't going to get a ticket, bro. Because I knew if I got some tickets, I'm a jealous boyfriend. I can't have you drooling all over this nigga that can sing 100 times better than me, dress 100 times better than me. This nigga's sweats probably smell better than my most expensive cologne. Why would I take you to go see him when you got me, baby? You don't need him. You don't need him. You don't need him. I'm all you need.
Actually, in the Bound 2 music video, I need my moment like that. I don't know who will give it to me. I hope it's like a female singer that just like lets me be the muse in the music video. I think it could happen. They told us to bully JT.
Bullshit, but I can take a dick. I'm the bitch you tell.
There was a edit of me from this video. It's one of my favorite edits. From the beginning on the internet, and I used to have a lot of viral videos of me acting like I was on a runway, and I've always had like an admiration for the fashion industry and modeling and stuff. And then as I grew on the internet, opportunities just started presenting themselves to me where I could create that admiration into a reality and start f***ing modeling.
Nice.
I have walked runways, I have been on magazine covers, I've had full spreads in magazines because I had the gall to be like, I can do it, I can do this shit, and I did it, and I'm still doing it. This is when I walked for the Off-White show.
Damn. Go on ahead.
Those shoes was so hard to walk in, and I'm
I could
bow-legged,
tell.
but I killed that shit. Flaunt mag.
I could tell. But it ain't even like, I like bow-legged. It just keeps getting better with you, baby.
Magazine. Yes. Yes. This is when I was on my niche. I love creating like a compelling photo, and I love being sexy. Then Wonderland. I think I met Tom Kerr at a V magazine shoot, and he was just there hanging out with the photographer, and he's like, I'm an amazing photographer too, and your face is very beautiful, and I'd love to shoot you. Me and Tom shoot all the time. We did a Wonderland magazine editorial. I'm gearing up in this phase of my career to start acting. I just got casted in Rachel Sennett's show and directorial debut, and I told Tom about that, and he was like, oh my gosh, we got to show people all the different characters you can be, because you're so, like, you can transform so easily. So he transformed me into all these different characters to like a nod to my new career in the acting world, which is like so cool. And I had so much fun. Like, I'm French, I'm Brigitte Bardot tea, Royal Tenenbaum tea, Mask tea, Mew Mew Girl tea. Oh, like, and the way he captures me is just, he sees me better than I see myself. So I love working with Tom. I love taking a good picture. I love giving y'all quality content to gag at. What else did I do? High snobriety, fun, gag. Little Nas interviewed me for this. I love Montero. I love.
All right, so can somebody give me the definition of a gag? Because I only know like a couple types of gag that probably aren't appropriate. But I need to know what this gag she speaks of is. Is it like, give me, please, somebody please, man. Please make it to the end of this video and tell me a thorough description of what that shit means to the culture of gaggers. Yeah. Okay.
Love him. Oh. Love. Look how fat my ass was.
Oh, yes.
I always got a titty out.
I'm always
I really
looking.
do. V magazine. Oh, I love this shoot. This was a dream. Like, love this picture. Mew Mew. Dazed. Oh, this was my first cover that I've done. This was actually the first time I traveled out of the United States. My parents can't afford the luxury of traveling, so there was never any need for me to get a passport. And then after I came out to LA and started having the career that I'd had, it was like, you need to get a passport because you're going to be on the cover of Days magazine. What? Who? Me? Oh shit. It was a gag, but
Blessings.
It was a little like gag because I got food poisoning right before the shoot.
Oh,
so this is the
shit.
story of the shoot. I flew to Paris alone. I had never been to a foreign country in my life. I never flown out of the country in my life. I went to my hotel, sat in bed. I'm hungry. I got to shoot in 8 hours. And so I'm like, let me just get some food and go to sleep. I had roasted chicken. I woke up 3 hours later like,
oh, wow.
I had the most deadly food poisoning this world has ever seen. I called the front desk. I'm like, I'm dying. Does anyone speak English? They're like, yes, we speak English. What's wrong? Oh no, I can't stop throwing up. Please, someone. Well, you can just tell us your symptoms. This is the front desk of a hotel. Well, you can just tell us your symptoms. We'll go to the pharmacy and get you something from the doctor. America would never. This shit made me want to move countries. Like, oh, y'all care about each other to this extent? The front desk.
Well, let me ask though. When rich people get money, why don't y'all fucking get out of here? You see what the fuck is going on right now here? Why don't you? I need to get a scary noise. Y'all mind if I look for a scary noise real quick? Let's try. Let me see if I can find one.
Guys, what would...
No. I just don't think that there is any in here. I might have to create my own. I'll have to create my own sound sometime and upload it. Anyway, yeah, serious question. When y'all get rich, why don't y'all get the fuck out of America? I would go to Thailand, easy. Or Japan. I almost said Japan, like Japan. Yeah, I might go to like Thailand. Yep.
Ask if the hotel will go get me medicine from the pharmacy. What? They literally got me a prescription I took the prescription, I took some activated charcoal, slept for about 4 more hours, and was on the set. They put me in the back of a hearse, which I also am spiritually like, so I'm like, I feel the souls in the back of this. But anything for a gag! They just throw it back and forth.
I'm trying to define a gag. I just can't define it. Fuck.
I did the interview for these pictures at the shoot while just having food poisoning. Like, the car is going that fast, and I'm still posing. I'm like,
how the fuck did they do that?
Like, this photo right here is one of my favorite pictures of myself. Oh my god. Like, this was the most high fashion that I ever did. Oh my god, there's a video. I can fart with my legs. Like, hey y'all, this is Quinn Black.
I really want to. Never mind.
My God, what? I didn't even know this video existed till right now. That's how it feels. This is how this digital footprint shit feels. I didn't even know this was a thing that existed, and I can fart with my legs. What? Blackwell, and this is my dazed cover shoot.
That is wild as hell to say. You can fart with your legs, babe.
I think Meatball should be as famous as Margot Robbie.
I love that beat.
And it is. Cool people. The legacy that I'm gonna share with my kids one day is Tumblr. Yes! The Lorax. Yes! I could not believe they had me driving in the back of this hearse, but anything for the gag. Polyester sign. This was, I went to Rachel, y'all know Rachel. All I want is nothing. Me and Rachel met from the internet. I'm like, every song you make is a bop. She's like, come to my house in England. Her roommate is like an amazing makeup artist. She was like, my friend is an amazing photographer. I'll have her come over. We literally shot this in the living room. And these are some of my favorite, like, oh my God, these pictures are cunts. Ah! The moments. I love creating a compelling picture. Y'all are going to gag at Ricara re-release. I'm getting all of my Avengers assembled. Oh, the face, one of the most legendary shoots I've done.
Damn.
Like, do y'all see this picture?
Side
it's video
titty.
vixen T down to the bone, to the
Side
ground, to the toe, to the
titty.
sock. Trisha Paytas was on this shoot. Dominic Messa, I think that's his name. The Holdovers was on the set. All the girls were there, and we all had like our individual moments, and it was like a today's entertainers. When it comes to red carpet appearances I've done, a lot of them are insane because I didn't know how to style myself. I didn't know how to pose. Also, going on a red carpet is soul shattering. If you're not Lady Gaga, bitch, they're like, what? Who are you? But they took the picture. This was the Grammys.
Go
Performed
ahead,
on stage
boo.
with Charlie.
Looking
Hair done
like-
by Fitch
looking like
Leonard,
something.
Braids. Evie does LA, she does Beyonce
Looking
and
like,
Solange's hair.
ooh-wee.
There's different levels to this shit. Dress, PR package, yo. I love a red carpet look, but some of them look crazy. Let's see, right.
Most of
There
them be
it is.
looking wild
This
as
was when
hell.
oh my God, my panties.
Oh.
I hosted the pre-show to the VMAs. I didn't know how to host
Oh, wow.
or interview, but I knew all the entertainers from just hanging out in LA. So like everyone that I would interview, I just talked to them like how I do in real life and not as an interviewer. Like there's one video of me and Madison just jumping up and down because we love each other so much, and I was so happy to see her.
Damn, wait a minute. Hold on, I got to rewind. Yeah, hey, I'm gonna say this one time. Please don't be mad at me, cause I just need to rewind real quick and just get a visual, okay? So just don't mind me. Don't mind me. Nope. Don't mind me. Hold on.
Like everyone that I would interview, I just talked to them like how I
Maybe I
do
went
in
back
real
too
life
far.
and
Fuck.
not as an interviewer. Like there's one video of me and Madison just jumping up and down because we love each other so much, and I was
Damn.
so happy to see.
Can we just admire the fanny real quick? I don't think y'all can see it the first time. Sorry. Look at that motherfucker. I take a bite out of crime. You ever seen the Apple logo? Yeah, like the Apple phone logo. I don't even really like partake in groceries, but I think I'd make an exception. Wow. Let me stop being weird. All right, I'm sorry. A nigga gonna be a nigga, you know? You feel me? Like, fuck out of here. You know what I'm talking about? And I know some girls out there that want to see that. So stop with all that holier than thou bullshit, you piece of shit. Piece of dog shit. You dog dirty. You're a liar if you don't like that ass. If you don't want to grab it. Just to, like, start at the top and go down. You know how it kind of makes that curve? Hold on. Start at the top and then wrap around. You make a round wrap and you make a round wrap and wrap around when you wrap around. That's a wrap for you, round. I wrap around, round, wrap. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Don't wanna be with J Money. All right. How many times have y'all counted me losing my fucking mind? Cause I
see her, but I
don't know what be going on. I don't know.
Because I don't interview my homies. Oh, period. Like, she is giving it. Oh my gosh, this is when Montero invited me. Is there? Oh, shit. See, some of them don't make sense. This was when I was confused.
How that don't make sense?
This is when Montero
that
took
look
me
good to
as
me.
his date to LACMA, which is like a rich people gala, and Gucci dressed us, and he took me, and I was like, I feel like Princess Diana. Benedict Cumberbatch came up to me and was like, you are so beautiful. And something ancestral in me was terrified of him. Oh, love!
I was gonna ask, did he try to fuck you? Benedict Cumberbatch.
This was me at the Marnie show. That's a dress that I wore that I got from eBay. Just a mess.
How? That looks great.
I can't even talk about that one.
I love that shit on you. I love, well, that was cool. That was alright. It kind of looked like a condom,
I didn't realize.
Like a used condom. You know what I'm saying? Like one that's kind of had already been used with the stuff inside of it. And I'm not even trying to be funny. It's just that's literally what a used condom looks like. Literally, bro. You ever? It actually looks more like an unused condom. I mean, you just pull it out and you're getting ready to slide it on. It kind of looks like an unused condom that's about to get used.
It was that sheer. That's some lingerie I have that's from the 70s, and I was like, I'll throw it underneath this and I'll go to this event, and like, yeah. And you can't get shit deleted off of Getty Images, so it's just like, I hope no one goes and sees. Oh, loved. I love Acne, one of my favorite brands. Went to Paris Fashion Week, sat at the show, linked with fucking Rosalia. It was Christmas. Oh, this was last Fashion Week. I became a Burberry girl. That was like, this is the most me I felt in a minute. Like, I look fun. But fashion, modeling, cooking show, TikTok, Instagram, clothing brand, tweaker.
Oh, she got a clothing brand?
Laugh, play. Y'all have seen it all. And
my baby got a clothing brand. Who got some? So, like, if we ever dated, right, I would play the background. Like, y'all would think she was single, man, because I'm not finna be on no fucking red carpet. That ain't my steez, gangy. I'm at home, babe. I'll see it when you get home. Just show me. You want to go to Paris? You want to go to Paris? Go to Paris. I give you a little bit of money and you shop for yourself, for your friends. You come back. You share your information with me. We do the thing that we do when you're around, and you know, just go. You don't worry about me. Go. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing like at least 4 different accents in one, because I don't know from which part of the world. I don't know, man.
I just felt like I needed to talk to y'all about it because I always get like a, what? Quinn, explain, how is she? Wait, bitch, so I'm here. And I'm so grateful for this entire career and the life that y'all have given me. I feel like I'm living my childhood dream, actually. Y'all see now, I have been doing this shit since I was sentient. So thank you for giving me my dream job. We have gone through everything that's happened, and y'all thought that shit was crazy.
What's
Get
next?
ready for what's about to come next.
Tell me.
I think when it's all said and done, I'm gonna create some really cool shit for y'all. I'm working on some really fun things, and I feel like God put me on this position with the internet to share something that I have inside of me that I feel like a lot of people have inside of them that they don't think matters, which is just like following your curiosity to the point of creation and giving it to the world. So I would say follow your instincts on your creativity more, because I feel like if more people did that, the world would be a more interesting place, and these uninteresting people would stop being at the forefront of shit. Quintessence
Real shit.
to the moon. I never have to do this again. I always feel like I need to explain everything, and now it's off my shoulders and I'm free. And now I can exist in 2025. There is no past anymore. There is only the future.
Man, give her a round of applause, man. And like I said, y'all better clap, man. I ain't gonna yell at y'all this time, but you better fucking clap. You better do it, or I will be at your motherfucking door, whore. You know what I'm talking about? But in all seriousness, what a story. What an impactful story. I think a lot of us have been posting on the internet for a very long time. Some without intention, but she clearly had a vision for her life and where she wanted to be. Maybe she didn't quite know how to articulate it, but she knew where she wanted to go, and she made it there. And she's still climbing, but she's made it there. That's very inspirational to not only myself as a African American man, but to multiple young, beautiful black women all around the world. Not only just black women, everybody, I think it has a chain of command though, people that look like you. It's very important for people that look like you to find success so you can follow suit and continue to believe in yourself. That's the whole point of BET, goddammit. Shit like that. We were oppressed. We were an oppressed people at a point in time, man. We've gone through so much. So it's just important to shed light on that. Even if it's just for a second, you got to shed light on that. There's white kids out there going through a lot. There's all kinds of kids going through a lot. But, I can only speak to what I know, and just pray for us all as a whole. And I just think seeing more success from people that look like me and you is important. I could never really win on Twitter or Tumblr. I couldn't win, man. I was non-existent on both of those sites. Like, I would post constantly, no likes, no nothing. I can't even remember my page name on any of those sites. Never worked for me. But that was very interesting. I hope y'all enjoyed that. I hope I didn't annoy y'all too bad. But hey, man, y'all know who the fuck it is, man. Mr. Smash. Y'all be blessed out there, all right? And always remember, God's watching. Okay? And I'm not even religious. I'm just saying God's watching. The God that's within you. Yep. But I ain't gonna preach to y'all. I'm gonna just let you go. Let you free to enjoy the rest of your night and your day. More content coming soon, man. Oh, check my description too, man. So y'all can follow me on Instagram, follow me on stuff, Twitch, subscribe, comment, share. Do that. Turn on your notifications for when I post. Come back for more. I'll be posting. I fuck with you. You know I got your back if you got mine. I'm busting at your ops. Ain't nobody gonna touch you. I'll shoot them in the ass.